How's it feel now?
Much better.
Too snug?
No, it's fine.
Good. Take it off.
Next.
You must be new here.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been initiated?
No,
You free tonight?
maybe.
Get yourself free and I'll initiate you.
What about your wife?
Forget about my wife. I'm mad at her anyway.
Not too mad, I hope.
Well, life has been interesting.
For me, too.
You and Thorne getting along?
Oh, yeah. He came to Spectra to watch the fashion show with me on the monitor.
I guess the showing didn't really turn out the way you hoped.
You know, I can't even think about it. I'm so angry with Sally Spectra, I could kill that woman.
Why?
It's such a long story. Let's not even talk about it. Let's talk about you. How's your little baby girl?
Beautiful as ever. She's sleeping right now.
And how are things going with Ridge?
Well, I saw him yesterday
Where?
in his office, getting changed, right after he had an argument with his wife.
Wait, he was getting changed?
Mm-hmm. When I walked in, he was down to his underwear.
What was he down to when you walked out?
Nothing happened.
Didn't you at least try?
I gave him a massage.
Good girl.
Until my date showed up.
Your date?
Yes, Sven. He took me to a play.
Sven? Who is Sven?
A guy.
Oh, I get it. Someone you had show up to make Rich jealous. Did it work? How's that?
That is wonderful. Just don't stop.
She's on her way, and there's nothing I can do. Lauren's coming to the fashion show. God, how do I handle it? I can't just let her walk in and see me with Eric. And yet it's going to come to that. At some point, she is going to find out he's the man I intend to marry, and then what? My plan. I have to keep to it. I have to believe in it. Lauren won't talk because I have the picture of her and Brad, one word from her about me and my past, and I send that picture straight to her husband.
Hey!
What?
You're getting a little rough on these shoulders here.
I'm sorry.
No, it feels really good, but it's getting a little intense here. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You've been awfully quiet.
You've been busy working.
Well, I didn't bring you in here to ignore you.
I love you.
Yeah. She is. Lauren is here? No, keep it there. I'll be right on. Lauren Fenmore is here. I want to introduce you.
I have some things to do in the infirmary, so why don't I just meet up with you guys
No,
later?
wait here for a minute then. At least just say hi. Look at you. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. And you look younger and more attractive every time I see you.
Thank you. Now, come on. There's somebody I want you to meet.
Oh, I hope it's who I think it is.
You're gonna love her. She's just like you.
You know, that's why you're marrying her.
Maybe you're right about that. Now, come on. She's right here in the office.
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by Bounty, the quicker, thicker picker-upper.
Darling, look who's here. Finally. Oh, well, I guess she's gone out this way back down to the infirmary. She did have some stuff she had to do down there. We'll catch up with her later.
Okay. Well, if you're free, let's have dinner tonight.
Yes, that's a perfect suggestion. Let's do.
I'm really anxious to meet her. Anyone who could take you away from Brooke Logan. Which, by the way, how is she?
No, she's basking in motherhood.
Oh, I cannot wait to see her. I just have this feeling that she and I could become very good friends.
Uh-oh. Well, this could be dangerous.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so how are your two gorgeous sons?
Oh, they're fine.
Yeah? Still married?
Sure they are. So are you.
I know. I was just asking a question.
No, I've seen this look.
So, tell me about your Sheila.
My Sheila. Oh, she's very different. She's engaging, she's disarming, she's mysterious.
So how does she get along with your family?
Well, she's in a difficult position right now.
Why?
Well, it's the new wife syndrome, you know.
Ah, everyone hates her. Stephanie, Brooke.
Well, hate's putting it a little strongly, I'd say.
Then again, it may not.
No, it's not quite that bad.
I hope not. That's the last thing you need right now.
It is so good to see you. How long can you stay?
According to my hotel, not real long.
Why? What, your hotel? What's the matter?
Yeah, they botched my reservations. You really must buy a hotel out here, Eric.
I have one, and that's where you're staying.
Where?
The house. There's plenty of room. Stephanie will love it.
I can't do that.
No, it's done. It's a done deal. I'll tell Stephanie.
You'll ask Stephanie.
No, I can tell Stephanie if she and I are getting along very well these days. Better than ever.
I bet you that pleases poor Sheila to no end.
I'll call Stephanie.
I feel like everything is closing in around me. I just may have to do something drastic.
So that is the deal with this Sven guy, right? You trying to put the old squeeze on Ridge?
No.
Oh, come on, you didn't really go on a date with him.
Karen, I can't wait for Ridge forever. I told him that, and I meant it.
Okay, how was your date?
It was okay.
Okay, as in totally boring.
Sven is a very attractive man. He has a great job and a dynamite personality.
In other words, you sat there thinking about Ridge all night long.
Karen, I have to move on, so don't give me a hard time about this.
You mentioned that you gave Ridge a massage?
Well, it was just a little one. He had a sore shoulder.
Was that it?
Mm-hmm. But just to touch him again, it felt so good. What am I going to do?
Brooke, I'm sure it felt as wonderful to Ridge to be touched by you. Now listen, you can't lose the faith. He might come around still.
No, I don't think so. I really think it's all slipping away. I mean, he's really settling in with Bridget. But we're developing this relationship that's like two parents who are divorced raising a child. I really don't feel like I have any leverage anymore.
All right, I don't even want to hear you say that. Brooke, you have plenty of leverage. I can't even believe that you don't see that.
No, I'm not too upset.
Can I get you to prove it?
By giving you a big sloppy kiss, right?
No? A handshake will do just fine.
hell with that.
There, am I forgiven?
Oh, completely and totally. How about me?
First, you have to do something.
Here, Doc, this place is like the Beverly Center right
I'm
now.
not talking about that.
Well, what is there?
It must happen to you often.
What's that?
A flash of inspiration, an idea that is so intuitively right.
I've had a few of those.
Well, I've had one of my own.
Yeah? Really?
It happened right after that discussion you and I were having about your daughter. I was analyzing the whole situation, trying to figure out what it is about it that really bothers me.
Isn't that obvious?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, Doc. You and Brooke have been at it for years, and now she is the mother of my child.
But in Brooke's defense, she did get pregnant at a time when it looked like the two of you were going to get together.
True.
And you and I weren't even seeing each other at the time.
This is getting very weird.
Yes, so don't make me defend Brooke. The point is that underneath everything, it isn't Brooke that's been causing my frustrations. It's me. It's this dream that I've had. It began when I fell in love with you. And then last spring, when you met me in St. Thomas, I literally had that dream every night. And I didn't want to tell you about it at the time because I didn't think you were ready to hear it. And that was my mistake, because in keeping it from you, I repressed it in myself, and pretty soon I forgot about the whole thing. Until yesterday, after we had our argument. And then it all came back, and it was so clear what the answer is.
Well, you've got me curious. What is it?
Isn't it clear? My dream? What I've always wanted with you? I let it go, and now Brooke is living it. Ridge, if we had a baby of our own,
Brooke, you cannot let yourself get discouraged. Not now. You are so close.
Close? I'm further from Ridge than I've ever been.
No, you aren't.
Karen, I really can't see it.
That's because you're not looking. Listen to me. One encounter. That's all you need. One close encounter with Ridge, and everything is going to turn around. Believe me, he'll be yours.
Stephanie, thank you. She'll be thrilled. All right, I'll talk to you later. The house is yours, Lauren. Stephanie would love to have you.
Thank you very much, Eric.
And you can stay as long as you like. At least a month.
Ha! Very funny.
No, why not? I mean, you have good people taking care of the store for you. You have no reason to rush back, do you?
It's not that.
What?
I'm sort of on call.
On call?
You've heard about my custody hearing.
Actually, yes, I have. Ridge mentioned that to me.
Well, it's in the hands of Judge Anna Anderson right now. She could rule on it at any time, so I may have to fly back to Genoa City on short notice.
I see. Do they know to contact you here?
Yes, they do.
I see. Well, I hope everything turns out the way you want it to. But I, for one, would like you to be able to stay here for a while.
You know, I have a great idea.
What?
Why don't you come back home with me when I leave? Bring your fiancé, and I will show you a fabulous time, Midwest style.
Maybe. Now, speaking of Sheila.
Yes, I want to meet her.
Well, come on. I think she's in the infirmary. Come on.
Great.
Oh, what now? What the hell do I do now? I can't keep avoiding her. No, that's impossible. No. The time has come. The time has come.
I appreciate the encouragement, Karen.
Brooke,
but
I'm not trying to just encourage you here. I really believe that Rich is just one touch away from you.
I touched him the other day.
And if Sven hadn't come barging in, I'm sure
Nothing would have happened. Rich isn't open to me. He's in love with his wife.
Do you really believe that?
Yes.
Then you should forget him.
Oh, thanks.
Brooke, if he's in love with his wife, then you're never going to have him. So, what about Sven? Is there any potential there?
How am I supposed to believe in Ridge when he continues to hold me at arm's length?
Because he loves that little baby in there. And a big part of the reason that he loves her is because of you. Because she's a part of you. And she symbolizes the love that the two of you have shared. Believe me, if Ridge didn't love you, he wouldn't be nearly as connected to that little baby as he is. He just wouldn't be.
You're right. And yet, how do I get him to respond to me?
Brooke, this is a man that you're crazy in love with, and you know he's just as hot for you. And you're asking me how you get him to respond? I mean, it's obvious.
Karen, I've tried.
Try harder. Brooke, this is the love of your life. How long have you wanted this man now? And you share a beautiful little child with him. I mean, you're practically there. All you need is to get his undivided attention. And I mean his complete, enraptured attention for just one night. One night only. And then, Rich will realize how much he really does love you.
One night. That is all it would take. You know, you're right. I don't need to court him for months, because we've already done that, more than once. No, what I need to do is break through that barrier. Get him to focus on me. Focus on us. Get him to share his love with me one last time, and he'll never be the same. That's all it will take, is one night together. And he won't want to leave us. He won't want to leave me and Bridget.
Reg, I'm not telling you this to freak you out. Are you freaked out?
Well, this is coming out of left field.
I know. It took me by surprise, too.
Took you by surprise. Doc, you're not trying to tell me that
No. I'm not pregnant.
I think we better discuss this.
Look, I know that you already have one child to worry about. I'm not pressuring you. I just want you to give it some thought. But for me, this is the perfect solution. This is something that I've wanted. It's been deep down inside of me, Reg. I've been afraid to admit it. Well, I'm not afraid anymore. I mean, to create a little baby with you, to give somebody a life, it would be so fulfilling and so affirming of everything I feel for you, sweetheart. Think about it. I'll see you tonight.
So is she blonde or brunette? I know nothing
Sheila
about this
is
woman.
Sheila. I don't want to bias your initial reaction.
I'm curious.
All right, we're here.
Well, let's meet her.
Excuse me, Mr. Forrester. There's a problem.
What is it, John? Excuse me.
Well, I need your final okay on this.
What, on the rundown?
Uh-huh.
Okay, this looks all right. Stephanie okayed this, didn't she?
Well, she looked at it, yeah, but...
Oh, I see. All right, she didn't catch it. You're right. The party group.
Uh-huh.
Right. Party group should go before this other group here. This is the only thing I didn't want to change. All right, that's fine. Now, we got commitments.